Good morning, fasters. How are you all doing? How is everybody feeling this morning? Feel free to put any questions and comments into the box. So, really, we're well on our way. Well on our way. This can today is probably the day that can start to get a little bit trickier because obviously we ate yesterday, but we're obviously not going to be eating today. So we need to be distracted. We need to be strong. We need to use the group. The group's great. There's lots of good chat in there and lots of good motivation. So if you're not in the group, then I highly recommend that you join that because it'll keep you going. It's a good laugh. And then, yeah, how are you feeling? So what can happen is, of course, that you can start to feel pretty crappy. And then that's obviously when the body starts to tell you all sorts of stories. But you know that what's happening now is actually healing. And this is really the very important time to get strong. Let me just post this and then I'll concentrate. So what kind of things could you be experiencing? Fatigue? Morning, Kenny. How are you doing? Yeah, so like you might feel your tongue a bit furry, etc. Sort of taste in your mouth, completely normal. You might feel headachy, you might feel lethargic and heavy, completely normal. That is classic detoxing symptoms. Very often, morning, Lorraine. Oh, I'll give you a call later. Remind me. So what you need to remember is so standing up. I know this might sound stupid, but gravity helps the lymphatic system do the big six and really move. I posted the big six. I'll post it again. Really giving the body a hand. The lymphatic system is where a lot of the toxins can hang out. And when we're drinking plenty of water and we're not eating food, the body gets a chance to dump. The other thing you can do is pack your liver with castor oil. You can just get a tea towel and put that around your liver or around your abdominals. If you've got any discomfort, expect discomfort. What we do is we get a feeling and then we're like, I want to put that feeling away. You don't have to eat your feelings away. You don't have to drink your feelings away. You don't have to shop your feelings away or whatever you do to put your feelings away. This is a really powerful opportunity to really understand the incredible empowerment of fasting. So by 24 hours, lunchtime today, I think some people started earlier, I'm not sure, but you would expect that's when you're starting to go into what we call autophagy and myophagy, where the body starts to self-eat. Autophagy, automatically, phagy is eating. So we're automatically, the body's starting to get rid of stuff that is of no use to it. So it cleans up, as spring cleans. And that is when you go into what we call ketosis and you start burning fat instead of glucose. That is when you're starting to really get to the levels of toxicity, because in the West, most of our stored fat, our stored energy, has got toxins in it because we've poisoned everything. But anyway, don't worry, we know how to change that now, so it's all good. So really using the power of your mind, observing the sensations. Does that feel like hunger? Drink some water. Remember, the more you drink, the more you shrink. The more water you can put in, the more the easiest way, apart from sweating, is through the urine. So the urine carries a lot of the garbage out of the body. Get along to Kenny's, get in the sauna, or if you're lucky enough to have access to one, saunas are just the best. Apparently even more powerful than any other kind of cleanse that you can do. In hot countries, people sweat quite naturally, except now we've got air conditioning because we don't even like to sweat. We like to stop everything. But sweating is a hugely powerful way, and obviously you can get into the ice at Kenny's and then you can get into the sauna, which is a real gift. I'm saying that. I think you're open today, Kenny, are you? You're brand new. Awesome. Love it. So, and obviously tomorrow night at the Polar Bear Club, I'm going to come up to Glasgow because I want to go to that breath work with all other people that are fasting. And maybe put a shout out, Kenny, for everybody to bring their love tuners and we can see what we can create. No food in the bellies for 2.5 days, and breath work when you're fasting is nuts. It's absolutely brilliant. So I don't know whether you're fully booked yet, Kenny, or not, but if not, ping Kenny a message and see if you can get booked into that breath work tomorrow night, because it's going to be amazing. So what else can you be feeling? Let me know if you've got any questions, just ping them in the box. So basically what's happening is the body's like, right, getting rid of stuff. Bowel movements, you may or may not have bowel movements. We're all different, and it also depends what you were eating over the weekend and what you ate yesterday morning. So don't worry about that. The big people are always want to add things in. Can I put this in? No. Water. You can put salt in it if you want, but I do not like drinking salt water. I like drinking water. It's only 3 days. If you were going for 40 days, although I was listening to a guy last night, he just drank mineral water for 40 days. The body doesn't need the help. It doesn't need a wee bit of this and a wee bit of that. That's just all more story. The intelligence that made this body knows what to do. Trust me on that. And if you go through some discomfort over the next 24 hours, that is completely normal. Your job is just to feel the discomfort and let it go. Feel the discomfort, let it go. Oh, I want to eat. Just observe. Be the observer. But also take this time to get really clear on your goals. What needs to go and what needs to come in. So it's really simple, because when we're doing the Sedona method, we're like, what is our vision? What can we see? What is our goal? This healing oasis, this incredible place where people of Scotland can come and learn as a community within their communities how to get well. And then, so what has to go in order for that to happen? Limiting beliefs, doubts, all the stuff that will come up, like how can we do this without government funding and all the stuff that we believe we need to create things, which we don't need. But it's all the stories. And what you'll find is you'll learn a lot about yourself over the next few days. You may even cave. I don't know who you are or what your background is. But even caving helps you to realise you'll be more determined the next time. You'll know what to expect. This is quite simply a tool that everybody is going to have to learn how to do. Morning, Natalie. When you start to realise, there's a feeling in there, because this is our big problem. We're always trying to change how we feel, right? Including me. I love to feel unconditional love. I love my love tuner. I love just blowing that heart open into 528. And I know how to do that now. I know I've got this around my neck. I can do it with breath work. I can do it by getting into the forest and just sitting. There's lots of different ways to do it. Qigong, I love that too. Lots of different ways that you can change how you feel. And that's what we're doing with fasting. So if you're having these feelings, or, like, I can't do it, all this busy mind, that too will pass and slow down. Breathe, tap, use the skills, go out for a walk, phone your pal, if you're not in the group that Kenny's created on Facebook, get in there. That'll keep you going. This is what's fun about doing this stuff as a community, is that we we hold each other accountable. And that can be annoying as well, because you're just like, now I have to do it. I don't want to be the first one to cave. But it works. When I was getting into the cold water at first, I knew that when I walked into Ardrishy, I would probably meet about 5 people that would ask me, you didn't go in today, did you? So that made me go in, because I didn't want to say, no, I didn't. It's too cold. It's too wet. It's too windy. No, I went in regardless of the external story. And fasting's the same. Once you start to feel the power within you, and by day 3, you're going to have so much more energy. And you're just going to be, and you may want to carry on. I know that maybe sounds crazy right now, but you will be amazed at the people that come in my retreats, and that by day 3, they're like, I could easily go on. So I've made wee videos, put them in the group. You can use them to tap, to breathe. And what I'm going to show you this morning is really how to, this takes you out of fight or flight. Again, there's lots of things on what we do with our eyeballs, how we look, where we look, EMDR, EIMT. But this one is really simple. You can do it yourself. Put your hands behind your head like that. And what you want to do is keep your head facing forward and look to the side. And in your peripheral vision, Hold that. See if you can see your elbow. So your eyes are, you'll feel it a little bit, like a little bit of a strain, because we're not used to doing this. And this is now affecting all the way down the body. Just feel. Keep breathing into the diaphragm. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. And again, just keep breathing. So you want to do it 30 seconds. But you'll be like, oh, okay. Okay. Just let your eyes come forward and then do the other side. As far over as you can get your eyes going, seeing that elbow in your peripheral vision, and just hold, hold, hold. So this is a vagus nerve exercise. And this, simple as it is, and that's what we're realizing now, the simplicity of changing your body temperature, the simplicity of not putting food in for a few days every now and again. Keep it nice and tight over there. If you've not done this before, it feels a bit weird. Okay, and then you probably feel in your body just that little bit calmer. Okay. All these things you can do as you learn this every single day more about this incredible energy system, the electromagnetic field of the body. And I would highly recommend you write down your goals and you meditate, you visualize, you're going to all this bother of taking the food out, maximize it. And if you can come along to the Polar Bear Club tomorrow night, then please get yourselves along there, because that's going to be obviously our final night of the fast, and it's all but over by that time. And again, the community, everybody getting together with the clear intention to heal all dis-ease in the body, mind, emotional, spiritual levels. It's us that create that. We need to decide. We need to choose. Morning, Tracy. We're the one that's sailing this ship. Where are you sailing it to? Into that beautiful sunrise or down back into the dark? So what we're doing is we're overriding the programs from the past, overriding. The body's basically holding the past, and it's ruling our lives, and we're like that going, no, we're waking up here, we're remembering, we're going to override these old programs. I need to eat. No, you don't. You want to, but you don't need to. I want this, I want that. No. Pull up your knickers, get your big girl and boy pants on, and just do it. Join the community, do it together. It's much more fun. It's a laugh. It's only a wee feeling. What are you worrying about? So have an awesome, awesome, awesome day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Ciao.